Hi Libra, welcome to I am Jofia Mind Tarot. I rushed through Scorpio's readings and forgot to introduce myself. I'm Jofia Mind Tarot, here to read this month's energies for you. I've added for this month some healing energies from the spirit world, our ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, and yeah, so I thought we should have some healing energies for this month, and then we'll also go into the five energies: past, present, what the sign is bringing to the situation, the outcome, and advice from spirit. I'm sorry about my hand, it's been giving me issue here. Please bear with me here. You know, when your fingers are peeling or whatnot. But anyway, so let's go ahead. I have 29 minutes on the camera, and I'll rush through Scorpio's reading just to be able to make it in time. So I'm sorry about Scorpio. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so let's jump ahead. Scorpio, for this month, what do we have? We have in the position not in the position actually, as a shadow energy, we have radical self-love. We can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. So radical self-love is the ability to love yourself, love the best parts of yourself, love the parts of yourself that are not so, that you don't consider to be so nice, and self-discovery. You see what that, I think that looks like a moon there to me, or some kind of cosmic world. She's trying to discover herself, trying to go into the depths of the unknown. She's kind of shielding herself, but being protective of herself, but in the most gentle way possible, right? She's loving herself. She's been through it. You look at her face, she's been through it, but in all of that, she's discovering herself, or you're discovering yourself, right? Whether male or female. And at the bottom of the deck, we have strength of vulnerability. The best way to learn about yourself is to be vulnerable. Okay? You don't have the walls up. When you don't have the walls all the way up, you open yourself up to learn. Okay? True power lies at the root of perceived weakness. So all the habits that we consider weak, all our personality traits that we consider weak, is always opportunity to learn whether it's weak or not. Right? That's the most vulnerable parts of us. The most vulnerable part of us, we have to love more. Okay? And treat with more patience as we work through it. Okay? She's trying to protect herself with that weapon. Well, I don't know what that is. If it's not a sword, but some kind of stick, across here. She's trying to cover herself, but still showing that she's vulnerable. So in the position of I keep saying in the position, we have the she maiden from our ancestors here. Make plans and focus. So whatever has been holding you back, whatever has prevented you from moving forward, you make plans and focus using the power of the shield maiden, right? Using that sword of, sword always makes me think of air, thinking, moving forward. And what reinforces that with the air guardian at the bottom of this deck. Air guardian deals with the perception, thought perception. Right? Shift the perception. Maybe the way you've been thinking about yourself is not that healthy. Okay? It's not a part of that self-love that we're talking about, that the ancestors are talking about here. And the she maiden here is making plans with the thoughts, with a shift in perspective. She's able to make plans and move forward. Okay, and with the ability to make plans, our spirit guides are saying, you're doing it here with grace. They're helping you. You see the joy That is having peace within oneself, who we are, what we're here for, what we're doing. Okay? Your plans are moving forward here, Libra. Your plans are moving forward here. It's moving, and you're using your psychic awareness, right, to move those plans forward. Your psychic ability should be, if you have Libra in your chart, you could be experiencing some psychic flashes, intuition, you know, what do you call it? Intense dreams, downloads. Okay, you can be receiving those if you have Libra in your chart. Okay, so let's go into the our energies. So what's in the position of past energies for our Libra boys and girls? All right. Oh. What's in the position of past energies here? One more shuffle. What's in the position of past energies for Libra? Thank you, Spirit. We'll cut the deck. What's in the position of past energies for Libra? 1 to 2 cards, please. I'm sorry for that. What's in the position of past energies for our Libras? This is 2. How many are these? Okay, we have 2. We have, oh, that's good to see. And some, okay, so yeah, you are Libra. You're the Queen of Swords. Even though in the past you came up into reverse. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. But anyway, here you're coming out of inner conflict, which is good. You see, with those 5 swords, you were in the past you were coming out of conflict here. Okay, with those thoughts, she doesn't seem too happy, does she? Especially about this. What is it? I think he's a god, Isis, or am I wrong? But anywho, I think he cut her husband up in little pieces, and I think that's the story behind it. But anyway, yeah, you're coming out of inner conflict like her. You know, things were not so nice in the past, and you know, in the distant past, and now you're coming out of that. In the past, you were the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Maybe a little bit touched, a little bit upset, okay, a little bit miffed, or even though she does seem miffed here in the upright, a little bit upset in the upright, maybe you have dropped your sword. You've dropped your sword. Okay, you've dropped your sword. Maybe something upset you. Okay, and you're happier because of it. You're happier because of it. Okay, so what's in the position of present energy for our Libras? What's the position of present energies for our Libra Spirit? What's the position of present energy for our Libra Spirit? Thank you. What's the position of present energies for our Libras? Thank you, Spirit. What's the position of present energies for Libra? One more shuffle. What's in the position of present energies for our Libra Spirit? Thank you. Open to your King of Wands is showing up again. All right, let's cut the deck. All right. What's the position of present energies for our Libras? Thank you. What's the position of present energy? Okay. Oh. All right. we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's the commitment card at the bottom of the deck. There was some coming out of some getting, you know, some ending. All right, looking for maybe some kind of committed. But here, you know, that maybe that might be that self-love thing again. That's showing up here as the Ace of Cups. Feeling emotionally drained in the present energies. You're coming out of conflict but still feeling a bit emotionally drained. You know, all the water is flowing out of here. You know, in the upright, this is new love, this is love, it's all drained out. Feeling emotionally exhausted, worn out. Right? It has to do maybe something with some kind of commitment or something to do with your family, or maybe to do with could be a job as well with those pentacles there, but I'm seeing the family unit here, so that's why I'm seeing it. Usually the Ten of Pentacles is a commitment card. Something that ended, some ending to a family situation has left you drained. But it's not quite ended, actually. Some secrets are going to come out here with the High Priestess in the reverse. Either you will get some secrets within yourself, or you will get these secrets from the your external environment. But it's not yet over. You think it is, but it's not. All right, so let's look at the position of, I just noticed the Six of Pentacles. So maybe it's about the Six of Pentacles situation, but I just noticed that it jumped out. Six of Pentacles talks about give and take. All right, so what is the position in the position of what the sign is bringing to the situation? For Libras, what is in the position of Libras bringing to the situation? What's in the position of, one more shuffle, what's in the position of what the sign is bringing to the situation? Cut the deck. Alright. So let's see here for June 2022. Position of what the sign is bringing to the situation. What's happening to the situation? Okay, so that jumped out. Okay. Oh, come on, Libra. I hope you're not, well, we don't really look at it in the reverse here, but it looks like you're, okay, I mean, it's understandable. We don't look at these cards in the reverse. It's the vice versa tarot. But when I look at this card, he is a bit defensive. Wow. So at least you're not in the Five of Swords energy anymore, but you're a bit defensive. Okay, that's understandable. So at least that's a little less not the little less intense, let's say. Okay, you still have your defenses up. This is a normal reaction to what you've experienced in the past. And you're just coming out of, you know, hermit mode, you know, walking into the sunlight here. Or are you going in? Because it's vice versa tarot. So you may be going into a period of introspection. That sacred egg means something. It's very valuable to you, isn't it? Something that you hold very dear to you. Something that's within you that hasn't hatched yet. Maybe it's that psychic intuition. Look at that bird that's, you know, trying to get a higher perspective. Something is brewing within you, Libra. It's still unknown with that moon up there. It's still unknown. You're still trying to figure stuff out. So you're doing better. You're doing better. It's better than you were doing in the past, so that's fine. You're still trying to figure stuff out. You're still trying to figure stuff out. Nothing's wrong with that. Okay. So what's in the position of the outcome? What's in the position of the outcome? What's in the position of the outcome for Libras? What's in the position of the outcome for our Libras? Thank you, Spirit. What's in the position? One more shuffle. What's in the position of the outcome for our Libras? Alright, let's cut the deck. Yes. Alright, let's see what we have here. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's try this again. You just need 1 to 2 cards. Alright. Yeah. In position of... Okay, so we're jumping out here. Journey. Alright, so in the reverse though. Alright, still looking for your soul tribe. Right? You're not quite there. You're still looking for your soul tribe. Still looking for your people. Or, so let's see. Let's see what it... Before I speak too soon. Let us look through here. 7 of Roses. So, 7 of Roses talks about... This card shows a toe in the reverse. A journey or move may be delayed or cancelled. If you've been looking to change, expand, or diversify your work, now may not be the right time. But don't worry, you haven't lost the opportunity for new discoveries, new travels, and new places. It's merely been delayed. Be patient and attend to what lies before you in the present. Your ship will return again when the time is right. So, yeah, you're not moving forward yet. You know, moving forward yet to the journey of discovery, of maybe finding that soul tribe here, maybe finding like minds like yourself, discovering where you belong, maybe. Okay, it's not quite time. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 8 of Roses, also in the reverse. The card reverse should indicate a dispute among friends, or a disruption in a group around you. Maybe also feeling as if you don't belong with a certain group anymore. Perhaps you have gone as far as you can with these people and they just do not resonate with you anymore, or you may be interested in new things, so you want to step away. If there's a disruption and you're compelled to help, do what you can without seeking to control the situation or disempower others. If you feel like you'd like to leave the group, let yourself do so. Know that this is not the only community open to you. There are many icons showed in this card. Don't begin to touch the number of groups in your history and in your future. Whether you are drawn to the inkwell of writing, the sunflower spiritualist mediumship, and caduceus of learning, of healing, spirituality mediumship, the caduceus of healing, or any other pursuit, there are communities that share your interests and support your endeavors. So you're moving away from a group and you're moving into trying to find another group. But you haven't quite moved away from this new group here. There's no longer a group. So the group of friends that you used to have before, they are no longer your friends. The family members that you had around you, you're no longer having them around you. Yeah, there are different groups in this card. There are different symbols. So if you would like to freeze frame, there are many other groups that you can belong to. But anyway, if you're moving away from a family, you haven't quite moved yet, but it looks like you're on your way here. Or maybe you were arguing with someone and the situation has not yet been, corrected. You have not yet come together to work it out. Okay, so what's in the position of the advice from Spirit? Let's see. What's the position of advice from Spirit? So Libras are on a journey of self-discovery, learning more about yourself and pushing forward. Some of, you know, if you have Libra in your chart, you don't have to be a Libra. You could have Libra in your chart, somewhere in your chart. And yeah. And this could also apply to you. So don't only look at your sun sign, look at your moon sign, your rising sign, you know, Mars, Venus, all of that good jazz. Alright. So let's cut the deck. What is the position of what's in the position of what the sign is bringing to the situation for Libras? Oops. Ooh, Ghostlands. Well, it's not in the reverse, but you are going into the unknown, that's for sure. So maybe in the past, this Ghostland card, when it comes up, you're in like a no man's land. You know, not sure what's going on, where to go, what to do, confused, you know, all the sorts. But it came up this way, so that's promising. Means that you are coming out of feeling this way. Right? You are on, you know, you're on your way to discovery here. And that's reinforced by into the unknown. It is into the unknown to some aspect because look, the lady is blindfolded here. She's not quite sure where she's going, probably trying to use that intuition that we saw earlier to be able to feel herself, or you know, feel her way around, to know where she's supposed to go. Okay, to find her new tribe, to find her new group, right? To find her, you know, having that strength that she needs, okay, to be able to know where she needs to go. And not really knowing, but using her inner guidance, you know. Or maybe if you could look at it from the other perspective, you were in a ghost land, not knowing where you were going, what you were doing, but you're now coming out of that. So it could be either way. You're in one and coming out of it, or you felt loved and you were not, but you're coming out of that and kind of going into a ghost land because you're not sure of what you're doing. So this card can be seen anyway, okay? Either way, you're moving out of something that's known to something that's unknown. Okay, so it is a ghost land, where you're coming from, where you felt that you didn't know or you didn't feel a part of the group, or you felt a part of the group but now going into a ghost land territory where you don't really know where you're going. Which is okay. You're going to use your intuition to find your tribe, right? Okay, so let's now look at what the sign, additional advice for Libras. What's the additional advice for Libras here? Okay, so we got feelings, surrender turned around, and time. Okay, so this, and mind is at the bottom of the deck here. You are the master of your inner world, and you decide how the outer world affects you. Cultivate a calm inner state. That's how you access your intuition, from having a calm mind. Time spent worrying is time spent worrying about, observing the time you spent worrying. I mean, everyone worries, right? But how much time do you spend worrying? Surrender. Stop trying to control life. It gets in the way of divine intervention. So when you're trying to control with your worrying thoughts, trying to take action, not using your intuition. Intuition is surrendering, using your inner spirit, your inner knowing to guide you. Part of that is surrendering. using your feelings. You need your feelings to become psychic. Healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. Okay, so just that vulnerability part, you know. Be tender with your heart. Know that it's a vulnerable time. You're in a vulnerable time, right? You know, you're a little bit defensive here. You know, have your guard up, protecting yourself. You know, feeling a little bit emotionally drained. Just came out of a fight in the past. Trying to drop your sword here, right? Just seeing the sun. Cycle is not yet, you know, over. And when I see this Bear Nancy card, he's a trickster god. You know, could be some... you probably went through some really mess. Okay, so, yeah, Libra. So you're coming out of a period of darkness here, which is good. Feeling better. Okay. So I hope this helped, Libra, and I hope that it resonated. Please leave a comment below and let me know how this helped you, if it did. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next month's reading, July 2022. Okay, thank you, Libra. Take care. Bye.